let's show you some perspective, shall we? Because it's cold this morning, but when you look at the rest of the country, it's just not that bad. In fact, we're about as warm as Miami right now. 17 in Minneapolis and Chicago. So very cold temperatures and snow moving into the northeast. For us here locally, we are going to see a quick warm up, but we are dealing with those very dry conditions. Ramona right now, it's cold. I mean, just above freezing this morning, 39 in El Cajon. Temperatures are cooler, and this is the reason. The winds are actually calmer this morning. So I know we're in a red flag warning for the valleys and mountains. It's really for later today, but we all went into effect at 4 a.m. That's for all of Southern California that is in that red flag warning. Our winds are going to be picking up more so tonight into tomorrow, but it will be pretty breezy, gusty at times. But look how it's kind of more localized compared to the last week. So this is nothing compared to last week. Last week we had widespread wind gusts all the way to the coastline. That's just not going to be the case this time around. The areas that are going to be most impacted are right here in the purple. So Ramona, Alpine, Julian, Mount Laguna, Campo, Potrero, Jamul, areas like that. So if the East County sees a fire start, that's where we're really worried about. And the high pressure system, now we're dealing with a low pressure system in conjunction with this. I was showing this yesterday. When these two systems get closer together, the winds pick up because the pressure gradient builds. So it's going to be dry, it's going to be occasionally breezy, but the strongest winds will be farther inland and for our mountain areas. Gusts 30 to 50 miles per hour and still very dry. So the moisturizer, the chapstick, the eye drops, you're still going to need that for the next couple of days. Drastically cooler for the weekend by about 5 to 10 degrees. We're also going to see a lot more clouds, and this is due to a storm that's going to be approaching our area. Maybe some sprinkles, maybe a little bit of drizzle out of that. We're going to be watching that one very closely because, of course, it would be very beneficial to get some rain and maybe a pop-up thunderstorm over the coastal water. So an interesting setup coming through this weekend. Temperatures drop to the low 70s inland, and then we pretty much stay there next week, though we are going to see those weak Santa Ana winds return late Sunday into Monday. And looking long range, we may get a little rain late next week. So also holding off for that, but until then, it's going to be very windy and dry to end the work week.